There's been one town that's been the best real estate investment over the last 10 years, and people will not believe what town this actually is when I go through the stats for them. And if you stick around till the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing what the best investment opportunity is in this town, and you're going to be blown away with the actual stats that you see on how lucrative of an investment this potentially can be in the future for you. And if you want some more details on what it's going to be like to actually invest into this town, my name's Russell Mortlock. I'm a licensed realtor. I can help you out and make sure you actually make the right decision when investing in real estate and actually producing wealth for your family. Just go into the description. There's gonna be a link directly to my calendar. You can schedule a call with me at a time that works for you. And that's right, this place has seen a better return on investment than Vancouver, Calgary, Toronto, Kelowna. These property prices have appreciated more, and the best part is it's still really affordable. And a lot of real estate investors keep making the same mistake where they're looking for pre-sales in Vancouver because they bought a pre-sale condo once, and then 4 years after it was built, they were able to sell it for $200,000 more than what they actually bought it for. And they keep sticking with all these saturated markets, and they forget about some of these towns that are producing the best investment out there. And the worst part about these saturated market prices are so insanely high that you have to shell out a ton of capital in order to get into these markets. And with doing my research for this video, I was absolutely blown away with the facts that prove this place is going to be the best investment for people to invest into real estate in the BC market over the next 5 to 10 years. And I don't want you people to miss out. Now let's talk about the facts and the stats that prove that this market is going to be the best investment. So let's talk about major cities and their property prices. To start off, let's go with Kelowna. So an average single family home in 2014 in Kelowna was selling for around $580,000. Now let's move that forward to 2024. We have an average price of $1,134,000. This is a 194% increase in property value over the last 10 years. Now let's take Whistler for instance. Back in 2014, the average single family home in Whistler sold for $1,388,000. Now fast forward to 2024, the average single family home in Whistler is selling for $2.8 million. Yes, that is absolutely absurd and has been a 202% increase over the last 10 years. Now let's take Vancouver prices. In 2014, the average single family home sold for $1,100,000. Now in 2024, the average single family home in Vancouver is selling for $2,058,000. This is a 186% increase in property value over the last 10 years. Now let's go to Calgary. In 2014, the average single family home was selling in Calgary for $454,000. Now in 2024, Calgary's market has been absolutely on fire, but it still hasn't appreciated as much as this top town has, where prices now in 2024 are average $687,000. This is a 150% increase over the last 10 years. But the best town for real estate investment that has seen the most appreciation over the last 10 years is Revelstoke, BC. Yes, I know everyone's going to be a little bit shocked that it's Revelstoke, this little ski town that's certainly now evolving and turning into a monster, and everyone's predicting is going to be the next Whistler. But let's go over what the stats and the numbers were for Revelstoke. In 2014, an average single family home in Revelstoke cost $283,000. Now in 2024, an average single family home is costing $764,000. This is a 270% increase over the last 10 years. In just those numbers alone, hearing that is a very affordable price in order to get into this market and start investing. Like, you don't have to shell out hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars to get into this market. You can get into with a relatively low down payment and not a massive gross income in order for you to start investing or living in Revelstoke. And a lot of people just think it's maybe a winter season. With actually doing my research for this video, I found out that Revelstoke sees more traffic and more tourism in the summer months. The national park alone sees 450,000 visitors just in those few summer months that it's open. And if you're someone that wants more information on investing in real estate in Revelstoke or just buying property and moving there, go to the description. You can schedule a call directly with me and I can help you out every step of the way to make sure you find the right property in Revelstoke. It's really a big up and coming town with a few major announcements. You got that massive Cabot golf course that's going in. The city is putting a ton of focus into updating the infrastructure and allowing new development. There's talks of an airport expansion, which was going to be the biggest game changer for tourism. With the explosion of people being able to work remotely and work from home, Revelstoke is the lifestyle that people in today's era all desire. I know people all around that want to live that outdoor lifestyle, but a lot of these areas like Squamish, the Whistler, that whole sea to sky area, Vancouver Island that offer that, the prices are absolutely insane. This is where Revelstoke is absolutely superior, that you're going to be making better returns and it's cheaper to get into that market. Here are my 3 reasons on why Revelstoke is going to be the best market for people to invest in. Number 1, it has seen the biggest increase over the last 10 years in terms of property values going on, and that growth is going to continue as it's still considered a smaller town. Number 2, cost to purchase in this market is relatively affordable, and you don't have to be a massive income earner in order to afford to purchase real estate or invest into real estate in Revelstoke. And number 3, the most important ratio that you want to look for when investing in real estate is it has the best property prices to rent ratio in British Columbia. What do I mean about that? So let's take an average 3-bed, 3-bath townhouse, say in Kelowna, British Columbia, that's going to cost $800,000 in order for you to purchase that property. The average rent that you would get for something like that in Kelowna would be $2,800 a month in order for you to rent out that property. Where in Revelstoke, a similar style townhouse is going to cost you around $775 for a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. You're going to get rents up to $3,500 on this property. So you're buying property at a cheaper cost and the rent levels are higher, which means you're going to have better cash flow opportunities investing in Revelstoke. And like I said at the start of the video, and for all the people that stuck around till the end, I got the best investment opportunity right now in Revelstoke. This is the Hemlock Development. It is a world-class development with amazing quality construction that's gone in and thought into the design of this project. The Hemlock Development is also selling at the best price per square foot, and we have superior quality to other developments going on in Revelstoke right now currently. So for all those people that are looking to buy and hold property, or you just want a second property in Revelstoke in order to live, or even people that live locally, the Hemlock Development is going to be the best option for you for buying real estate in Revelstoke. And if you want more information on what it's like to purchase in the Hemlock Development, go to the description. You can schedule a call directly with me and I can help you out every step of the way to make sure you find the right property. And I can go over all the remaining units that we have in the development still. We have 1 unit remaining that has immediate possession. And this is going to be a fantastic opportunity for people looking to get into the Revelstoke market, that they can move into a property in September. And let's highlight some of the amazing features and design that went into doing the Hemlock Development. First, we wanted to stick to the true Revelstoke beauty. As you can see that we have an amazing Norwegian design that blends seamlessly into the mountain landscape. Our developer was super intentional with going with this. We didn't want our development to stick out like a sore thumb where you see with some of those ultra modern new townhouse developments that go in cities that just don't really blend or go with the city vibe. We wanted to stick true to Revelstoke's roots and wanted it to look like it was a part of the landscape of what Revelstoke has. As you can see, our roof line is to emulate the mountains that sit in the backdrop of the development site. The floor plans we put a ton of thought going into this, help people who are having growing families, to the person that is potentially living alone, wants a few roommates, or for the person that just wants a vacation home and wants to be entertaining people constantly. We have a floor plan that's going to match for whatever you're looking for. These floor plans feature an open concept throughout each and every one of the levels, and then we do have oversized height for ceiling height in there and large windows to bring in a lot of natural light. You get private outdoor spaces, you get an indoor garage to store vehicles and gear. We were very intentional with our floor plan design where we have certain cutout spaces where people can hang their bikes, their snowboard, their skiing gear, their mountaineering gear, whatever you have is going to fit inside the Hemlock Development, because we were super intentional when designing these floor plans. We knew what the people in Revelstoke needed and what their lifestyle is like, and we made sure that each and every one of the floor plan was going to suit that. You do get a very high-end kitchen with beautiful, beautiful modern cabinetry. Now let's highlight the location. So this is probably the best selling feature of the Hemlock Development and why it's superior to every other development that's selling right now currently on the market. We're a 10-minute walk to downtown. The elementary school and the secondary school are in walking distance right from the Hemlock. So if you're someone that is a young family looking to take the next steps to have a few kids, you're able to purchase one of these affordable units, raise your kids up because we have floor plans and large enough rooms for you in order to do so. They can go all the way through school and you would never have to purchase or move into a bigger home because we have enough space for you and it's walking distance to all the schools. We are literally next door to the Southside Market and about a 7-minute drive to the ski hill. So the reason why this is such a superior advantage, if you think of resale potential, if we are in the best location, we appeal to a wider audience. We're going to appeal not only to investors, we're going to appeal to those affluent buyers that move to Revelstoke, that never rent out their property, that just want a really nice place and a great location to live, to, like I mentioned at the start, those young families that are growing up that can potentially raise their kids in there. Also, with our main level entries on our front row of our developments, these are going to be great products for people looking to downsize their homes in Revelstoke. So now you're literally hitting all 4 of the buyer pools, which means that these properties are going to appreciate more than other new development out there that only maybe potentially appeal to investors. So if you're someone that thinks the Hemlock is going to be the right property in order for you to invest or to live in, you want to schedule a call with me. We have Unit 14, which is an A floor plan that has immediate possession this September. We have very few of these units left, and if you're thinking that this is going to be the right one for you, you're going to want to schedule a call with me today so you can secure it. And you can secure this last unit with a very little deposit in order for you to find the right home. So if you made it this far, you're 100% probably sold on investing in Revelstoke, so schedule that call with me so we can talk about what your real estate goals are in the future.